Thank you, Senator Brannigan, Representative Perry, other members of the Health and Human Services Committee. I'm Paul Libo. I've been a doctor in Maine in an emergency room in a large city for 30 years. I'm now retired. Yesterday at this time, I would have been neither for nor against. I was driving to Portland to pick up my wife. I thought I'd go to this nice little seminar, see about EMS. The last thing I remember, 20 years ago when I studied noise, when we were talking about the AES plant in Bucksport, the knowledge base really stated that unless you were right inside a transformer, there was no damage. I walked into this room and I soon knew that there were 5 of the most distinguished professors in the world in EMF science. I felt like I was back on the first day of medical school. I started in a brand new medical school, first class, charter class, 48 of us. World famous doctors were all there, and in walked Linus Pauling. And if anybody remembers Linus Pauling, one of the only 2 Nobel Prize winners that won 2. And I felt that same knowledge. I really literally knew nothing, and now I think that I'm able to say we absolutely have to put warnings on these phones while we study the issue. I agree with Laura extremely that we need to study it. Science can be the only basis for the ultimate decision, and especially any change in the pattern of use, the systems and all that. But it's very easy to say, hold this away from your body, be careful with children. These little tiny things that you get are, in my mind, like having a stop sign that's written about this big. You get these drug packets when you get your drugs, this literature. It's absolutely useless. It covers everything but nothing because it makes no sense of it. I never go to the PDR if I'm looking something up. I go to the books and I look it up in the books. Scientific stuff, not stuff written by the drug companies and their attorneys. And I've started to study how they disguise information and the various techniques they use to make it hard for people to even read the readings. I don't read the readings on everything I use. I concentrated my time on learning everything I could about emergency medicine so I wouldn't kill somebody. But I didn't read my stuff on my TV set, and probably never will. For example, the legalese that they call it, the boilerplate, it is actually specifically written small and 60 letters wide because your brain can't process it. It's actually your retina. You don't pick up a key word from it. You say, gobbledygook, my lawyer will take care of it. You sign it, you're done, whatever it is. So in simple conclusion, I'd like to offer to be at a work session, look at all the literature from both sides, and make a scientific decision. And right now, I am for labels. And I'm, one second.
Thank you, Dr.